Hi everyone, my name is Anshli. Welcome to the channel. The pattern which showed up for me yesterday was they are upset with me, and I was seeing images of they can be anything in your means. For me, it was like a friend, and means they asked me to do something, and my mind was telling me, unless you do that, like it was showing me images of them upset, the face of them upset. So this pattern has shown over and over and over again. So I wanted to get clarity from guides what this is about. The emotions which showed up for me was anxiety, fear, panic, worry, and there was some sense of restlessness and the urgency that unless I do that, things will not be all right. So there was like a self push, and I was blaming myself for the emotions of other people and the helplessness and powerlessness. And I felt like I was dependent upon the other person, like unless they are happy, everything is not okay. And the tendency for trying to please the other person, so I will feel okay. And looking back, it seems like it has come up growing up, like the relationship with a child and a parent. I felt that's where it showed up, like fearing that they are upset with me, and making me responsible if they are upset that I have done something wrong, and trying to please them. So, and it's like the anxiety which I have within me and the restlessness. I feel the intention for this transmission is channeling. First of all, I feel the light language. First of all, light language is to clear that anxiety which is stuck in the body, the anxiousness, and to be able to see clearly when that anxiety comes up, and to relax into it rather than trying to push myself through it, relax into it so that it can complete the expression, and I have space for the rest within, and to release the kind of dependency on the other person. That's another intention for the light language and the channeling. I feel the guides, they will come in for the channeling, and releasing the blame, the self blame, like I am responsible for somebody's else emotion, releasing that blame, and also releasing all the images which shows up in my mind, which is like somebody's upset, the image just shows up, which is again created by my own energy. So that is to clear that up. So clearing all of that and also clarity on the situation. Let's see where we go. Water. Intention is to call upon highest frequency guides of light and love to provide clarity for the intention set. Mimi musho shosho seta patakadocho sabalataki kakakosho manakataki apalakatocho. I alo sho samana ta 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 pucho sabalataka sabalataki kakakaku sabalataka ila uso cheta pakatakadocho sabalataki ti 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 ale kiki kashi susu patakataki pakakaki abatoko sabalata alaka kakakakakakakakakakakakaka la shosa patakata puto chusa patakata pucho matakata pucho Ilashizata patake puchuzo bakata ichichichisazi chizo bakata kakaka ale chizo no mare Greetings. When you are born on this planet, you are very much dependent upon your parents or the caregiver who brings you up. So you are totally dependent upon them. The emotions which the caregiver, the parents, goes through, you basically become like a mirror reflection of it. You see and observe, and then you react. There is nothing wrong with it. What is happening is when you are born on this planet, you choose your parents through which you have to learn. Basically, you have to go through that pattern. When you say go through that pattern, it's like you take the assignment which you came on this earth for. And to take that assignment, you need to have some kind of a base structure so that you will have that base structure to work upon. If you think about a problem in any job, if you think about a challenge, if you have to say, so you set up that challenge for yourself, so the parents mimic that, and you kind of have that challenge as a base. And because you set up this for yourself, what you're doing is you're trying to tackle the challenge from your own perspective. So when you see this pattern of they're upset with me, it's like a pattern which you parents may also have. The society is upset with you, or somebody else is upset with you. Basically, you are putting somebody else superior than yourself, and then you are becoming like a small person compared to them. Basically, you are shrinking your energetic field to have that experience that you are powerless, dependent upon another person, and you are under their possession. So it's like you are playing that game. You have to understand that it's not somebody else. Once you realize that you are playing that game of trying to shrink yourself, then that is a very good news in a way, because you know that you are the one who's creating that. By the virtue, once you know that, you can undo that. It's very easy. It may not seem easy because the act of doing it comes so naturally to you. Because if you think about it, if you are repeatedly saying that I am an idiot, for example, and you say that throughout your life, you believe it. That becomes like a something which is you. That I am an idiot becomes part of who you are. You never question it. That's the whole game here. That's a whole game of the reality of earth, where things you have told yourself repeatedly so much that you think that's you, and you never question that. So when this pattern comes up, they are upset with you. You have told it yourself so many times. The beautiful thing is that you are able to see it now. When you are able to observe a pattern, for example, they are upset with you and it's bothering you, you have realized it's something foreign. Once you have realized it's something foreign, then you can, in a way, step a little more behind. What if it's not mine? It's like you are driving a car, and you can see there are attachments behind the car, for example, for bike racks, or if you have a trailer in the back, for example. Once you realize that they are upset with me, you can you can see that it's like a bike rack behind your car. You can easily unhook it. We are giving you an analogy. Whatever works you in your situation, which is Let's say if you let us think of an example. Okay, let's say you are going to play tennis, for example, and you are carrying a tennis bag. Once you realize that tennis bag is they're upset with me, you can easily put it off. So we are just giving you an analogy of how do you feel in your body. Let's say if you feel in your body they are upset with you and you have a tennis bag behind your back, and then think of it, they're upset with you, and you can take off that tennis bag and put it on the side. Just an experiment, and see how does you feel in your body if that is not part of you. Once you realize that is not part of you, you can take it like a minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, you can always take it back. The anxiety comes because you are attached to it. Once you have that thought in your energetic system, because that is not the true you, that is not the expressive you or the unconditional love that you are, that's why the anxiety come, because it is something foreign. Once you keep it aside, you can see in your body how do you feel about it. The fact you want to keep it with you, there is some kind of a payoff you get when you attach to thoughts. What is a payoff you get by thinking that they are upset with me? The mind is trying to trick you that you have to do something to please somebody so that you are safe or your needs are met. Again, what we told in the previous transmission, when you grow up in a way, you can realize you are not a child anymore. There is no parent anymore. And knowing that you have the capacity to handle the upsetness of somebody else, and also knowing the capacity that conflicts happen, knowing that conflicts happen, and you have the capacity and capability to work through that. That's what relationships are for, which is communication, which is having an open dialogue, which is expressing yourself and getting the information from another person. When you have this, they are upset with me, you are making a lot of assumption how the other person is thinking about you. You have not even expressed how you are perceiving the other person to the other person. You can always get a clarification from the other person about, are you upset with me? Do you need it by certain time? Because what you are doing is you are shrinking yourself up, you are shutting yourself up. When you think somebody is upset with you, then you shrink yourself and you shut yourself down, and you're not able to open up because there's a fear something wrong will happen. The only thing is from close to an open state, and to have that communication with the other person to get clarification. It is action. So we leave you here. This is a short transmission. Again, they're upset with you. That is a child trying to get their needs met from the parent and making sure they are happy with you, so they are able to clothe you, they are able to feed you. What the realization is, to grow that child up within yourself, so you realize you are taking care of yourself, you are fulfilling your own needs, you are not dependent upon somebody else. And also bringing that safety within yourself. If somebody is upset with you, you're not responsible for somebody. And to be in an open state so you can have a dialogue with another person if something can be done in that situation. Know that you will not be friendly with all the people in the earth, on the earth. You may have somebody you may have conflicts with, you don't see eye to eye. So the most thing you can do is respect the differences and let them live and let yourself live, and find people who you connect with, you collaborate with. You cannot change another person, and trying to change yourself to please other person is a major disservice you can do to yourself, because then you're trying to change yourself to fit a box. You will get irritated and you will try to beat yourself over it, because the inner authentic self, you're not expressing it, and you are basically fighting your own authenticity. That compliance may be needed when you were a child, but changing that to be your authentic self, to be able to express yourself completely, and letting go of people who does not what you say means your energetic energy and their energetic doesn't gel well. Respect it, let it go. No judgment about another person and no judgment about yourself. So this is a transition of letting go of dependency on another person, letting go of pleasing another person, being your authentic self, and knowing there may be conflicts, but that doesn't mean that you're not safe. You have the capacity and capability to handle any situation which will come your way. Once you know that, then you feel expanded. The knowingness of it will make you feel expanded, and from that expanded state, you will be able to handle anything. If you shrink yourself, that is what you're telling the universe, that I'm not able to handle it. And the universe will give you a mirror reflection saying that, hey, you have this pattern that I'm not able to handle something. That's what all it is. So, what it is know that you have the capability and capacity to handle any situation, and feel that in your body. How does that feel? Don't shrink yourself. Be in that open and expanded state. Once you are in that open and expanded state, you have better connection to your guide, you have better connection to the source consciousness, you have better connection to yourself, you have better clarity, you have all the things or tools needed to able to act in that situation, and you have much clarity, and you are able to see things which are available in your environment. If you act like possum, you will get the situation to show you that you are a possum. But if you feel like you have the power, you will get that mirror reflection showing that you have power. The theme which you have in your world, fake it till you make it is kind of a way where you are seeing, trying how does you feel in your body when you feel empowered. How do you feel in your body when you feel powerful? Again, if the outer things in your world does not reflect that immediately, keep on doing it, because what you are doing is training your body. How do you feel it? Again, it is similar to walking. When the child learns to walk, you try and try and try and try until you get it. All the information is available within you, in your energetic field. You are the entire universe. You have all the database within you, all the information within you. The only thing is you shift to a frequency to fetch that information. So even that feeling empowered within yourself, you are raising your frequency within you so that you can see clearly what information you need in that situation. So, my dear child, don't shrink yourself, expand yourself, shine your true power, shine your authentic self, and be open so you have better connection with yourself, your true authentic self, your guides, and the source consciousness. We leave you here again, a deepest appreciation towards yourself for doing this experiment, and we wish you all the best and unconditional love. Good day. Thank you for watching. Bye.